Hey, my name is Joshi, and as you can see, this decoration I put last video and I showed you guys is actually blocking the hole, unlike when I barely just first showed you guys. Yeah, today I'll be reviewing Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw in the sneak peek, which I made last video, or 2 videos ago, and which I guess no one really tried to guess. I mean, I wouldn't really suppose anyone would try guessing, because, I mean, come on, who would know I'm a YouTuber right now, after I just barely made 5 videos? I'm not that famous, you know? But it doesn't matter, because either way, I'm gonna continue making videos. Just knowing one day people discover me out. Anyways, yeah. But today I'm not gonna be complaining. I'm talking about that. Today I'll be talking about this not just beautiful, but amazing figure. You know, man. And the reason I say that is not just because he's my favorite character. I'm trying to be doing favoritism now. But he's my YouTube icon, so that's why I like him so much, okay? What the? Also, sorry, because I had to do a voiceover in this scene, so yeah. But anyways, this figure is actually looks very accurate to how it looks like in the show. And forgot to introduce him. Where are my manners? Anyways, this is Blaster from War for Cybertron Siege, and if you haven't watched this show, you should go watch it. I mean, I watched it. Guess it was very interesting. It was actually a very nice show. You should go watch it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was a very good show. But anyways, as I was saying, this figure is not very, but looks very show accurate. And so does the transformation, which I'll get to later. Be patient. So anyways, yeah, this figure looks very cool, actually. And, well, let's take a look at his, accessories. Which you can see through the hole. I mean, if you can see here, I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, here is the accessories and the figure itself. And when I bought it, well, technically I didn't, well, actually, I did buy it. But, yeah. Anyways, mine came with a card, actually. It came with a card. I don't know if you can see because the time, but if you can see, kind of, it's Unicron. Yeah, mine came with a card. I don't know if anyone else who has this came with a card, and if it did, then I guess that's how they package things. Man, I wonder if there's someone out there who actually has a whole collection of these cards. But anyways, yeah, this very nice. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, if anyone else has this figure as a card, please put in the comments or let me know if there's a different card than just Unicron, because I don't know if every single blaster figure of this War for Cybertron Siege has the same card Unicron. But yeah, mine came with the Unicron figure. Figure. Whoa. What is my mind thinking? I meant to say, card. Yeah, definitely wasn't gonna say figure again. And yeah, mine's came with the Unicron card. Don't say unicorn. It's Unicron. Anyways, yeah. Also, if you remember from my Perceptor review, repaint of actually, please go watch it. And I don't want to be that guy, but can you please subscribe? Maybe it might help me. Anyways, yeah. This guy actually is part of Blaster. So surprisingly, I didn't know. Hold on, let me just disassemble. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So he comes with 2 cassettes, but one of them comes separately with the repaint of 86 Perceptor. And he also, the one of 86 Perceptor, if you saw the video, he comes with an accessory for him. I wish there was an accessory for eject. Oh yeah, his cassette player is named eject. Imagine him saying eject, eject, since Soundwave says Laserbeak eject, and that's crazy. But you could also just say eject deploy. But whatever, doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So, sorry to tell you guys, but it only comes with one cassette player, and the other one comes separate, unlike the SS86 Soundwave, which actually comes with all his cassettes. This one only comes with one, and is gone. This one comes separate. Yeah, I wish there was also accessories for eject, but they didn't even. Maybe there is in the SS86 version, but the one I have probably doesn't. I wish they did give him accessories, but yeah. Either way, if it's just the figure itself, it's pretty great. But without accessories, 0 out of 5. Yeah. Now let's get to the plausibility of this guy. Sorry guys, I can't really pronounce my words that like big words. I know that's not really big, but come on guys. Okay, please have some patience for me. Anyways, yeah, let's get to the plausibility of this guy. Alright, the plausibility of this guy is actually very nice. Well, is what I would say if actually that's what I would say. I don't know about you guys. But yeah. Alright. Starting with his head, and has its on actually is not on a ball joint. If you could see, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't think so. Probably is. It can go up this far and down this far. It also has a little swivel on there. The arm can rotate. Rotation at the arms, like Jobby the Hog says. Okay, I don't want to mention him in my videos, but he inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. He has a bend on the arm and has no swivel at the wrist or arm, or I mean hand, but he does have a swivel on the arm. It's a thing for the other arm, except the other arm has a pointing finger for the gun. Yeah. Also, to pose him, like, it feels like opening his thing. Speaking of which, he can also open his chest, like this, which is also a cool mechanic, which you can also fit and eject. Well, anyways, yeah. No, as I was saying, back to the possibility. His leg can also go up this far and back this far. Yeah, not that back, but it doesn't, I mean, it's a pretty decent leg going backwards, but yeah, and apparently his back skirts can also go up. At least it's his butthole. Who knows what you could put it inside? Help me, sonny boy. I think I put. Anyways, yeah, I don't think that was his butthole, by the way. I think that's just something they put here. Anyways, yeah, he has a knee bend. His knee can bend like this. Yeah. And apparently you can also swap out this, which is for the transformation. And he has a really good pivot, and his feet can also go up, which I didn't really know. It's part of the transformation, but it can't go down. Can't go down. But yeah, and also there's a swivel on the leg, and yeah, I think that's it. And also, I forgot to mention, this figure has a swivel on the torso. He can spin his torso 360. This is very nice. Yeah, overall this figure is very nice possibility. Get some very cool pose. I wouldn't rather say insane, but good poses. Yeah, with his accessories you can get even better. Better. You can get even better action poses. I mean, well, not action poses. I meant to say more action aesthetics. You know, that action aesthetic, like yeah. And Not to mention, his back can go back. And these tiny holes also, you can get the gun, plug it in there, and looks like he's in it. Makes him look cool. Makes him have that cool, like, I guess, spy. No, not really spy. That really cool adventuring, that warrior look. Like, don't threaten me. I have my gun with me. I'm not afraid to use it. You know? I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but you know. Yeah. This is also the same. They use the same blaster model for the remake for the SS86 one. But they use different colors, especially for this one. This is a clear plastic, and the SS86. It's gray. Doesn't really reveal it, but yeah. There's also more cassettes for this guy, just come separately. And yeah, this figure overall is very nice. I don't know about the price though. Yeah, I really like it. Posability is really good here. You can get some good poses. I think I already said that. Don't know why I keep repeating myself. Sorry guys, I don't have a script. I don't know what to say. I just usually record myself reviewing toys. But yeah. Now, let's get to his accessories, since his accessories can actually transform, before I get to Blaster's transformation. Alright, here are his, what the heck is this? What is this? What? Anyways, here is the accessories. Yeah. You already saw this guy transform, so I'm just gonna skip the transformation. And if you really want to see, go check out the Perceptor video. Please like and subscribe. Don't want to be that guy. But yeah, I just gotta go ahead and transform while I talk. Also wanted to say, shout out to my sisters making it possible for me to buy these figures so I can review. Especially the Godzilla one. Shout out to them for buying those figures for me. Or that figure. I'm gonna try to save up money to buy another figure. The Heisei Godzilla figure, the Bandai Heisei Godzilla figure. Because honestly, it's really, really nice. And it's the closest thing I can get to very good, authentic Godzilla figures. Because the other ones, geez, I look at Target, the only ones they have, they're very, don't want to say anything bad or anything, just they don't, like, they don't have that good possibility, that much to review on. And unlike the ones I find that are Bandai, it's very nice, like the Burning Godzilla. So that's why I'm trying to get the Bandai Heisei Godzilla. And if you're wondering why I don't get Haya Toys, Heisei Godzilla, or SH, like, yeah, SH Monster Arts Godzilla Heisei, because the prices on there are very, very crazy. Yeah. So there it is. Here's the transformation for this guy. Now it's actually get to transformation first cassette. Here is the cassette in robot form. Yeah, here, or should I say eject? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who would call their cassette players eject. Like, just imagine calling your kid eject. Man, that's weird. Yeah. But we're not talking about that right now. Yeah, this is very nice. And now, let's check his posability. His head is on a ball joint, which means it can go 360 and have a little swivel. Can go, well, down that far, really not that much, but it can go all the way up due to his transformation. It can go all the way down. His arm has a rotation, which says rotation at the arm, and swivel. Can go like this, can bend, and the legs can have a bend, and also, forgot to mention out the blaster figure, don't worry, I will do it after this. Has a beautiful spread, like Jobby the Horse is. Okay, I should stop actually doing that, or else I might get banned for copyright. Yeah, has a very wide spread. In fact, I think it can go higher. Hold on, actually. It can go higher. It can. No, actually, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's all the possibility for this guy. Now, time for blasters, I was saying. The arms up. And he has a very big spread. Oh my gosh, forgot to tell you guys, the bad thing is, I ain't got bad luck. Mine came with loose joints. Ah! Yeah, but anyways, back to the cassette player. Sorry, Blaster. Love you. Okay, I was just kidding. Yeah, it was very nice. Also, swivel at the calf, the lower blade. Yeah, that's very nice. Now, let's move on to the transformation. Not for the cassettes, because I already did that. But for Blaster. Wait, one thing. Make sure, these little thingies go in very tight and nicely. Make sure to get that perfect snap. And there we go. Ran into my first problem. That's freaking jet saga. I guess you gotta get a good angle like these when you're transforming them so that you can get freaking gosh dang, you can get that good. Maybe just have to do like something. There we go. Alright. Man, this figure's old. I have to crash it again just like I did with the Bandai Godzilla. Bandai Burning Godzilla.
Two hours later.
And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Perfection! Yeah. Not really perfection, I was just playing around. But anyways, it was very nice. What is these? I forgot the name of these things. Wasn't it like boombox maybe? I don't remember. But here's his vehicle, not really vehicle mode, but here's his transform, his transformer mode, as I could say it. It was very nice. Sorry guys if I crashed out when I saw it, or if anything like that. But man, holy cow, this transformation. Because my thing was sold, it took so long. But for you guys, if you guys buy this, or if anyone else has this in their house and transform this and it's easy, then you're one of the lucky and chosen ones. I wasn't. Sadly, I wasn't. But what I can say is that the front of this transform looks very nice. It has all the tiny details, these tiny little thingies. Not thingies. You could turn up the volume right there. You could see. But you can't actually move it. It's just there, decoration. But it's very nice. It's the way, also the height in his legs. But the back of it, not trying to do anything, but not trying to offend anyone. But at the back of it, you could see total holes everywhere. You could stick your fingers in. But yeah, I'd recommend not put it from the back. Just maybe put it from the front. It looks very nice. I mean, who would hold it? Who would pose it and display it from the back? Maybe some people. But yeah, you can also grab it. But yeah, it's just I have no words to express how much I think this looks nice. I mean, for me, since a few years old, the transformation might suck, but it's very nice. It even has the tiny buttons here, accessories. You know, so you can just push it on. It's just also, I didn't know this. But if you have the cassettes, I know it's a long time to say. When I was middle transforming, I got curious, and well, I grabbed one of the figures and the gun. I didn't know this, but you can actually fit the gun in there. So you can just do that. You can just like, I'm shooting everyone! Stick up! Nobody move! You know? But yeah, that's all I wanted to show. Yeah. But this figure overall looks very nice. Give it like 8 out of 10 again. Not again, 8 out of 10 I meant to say. I only said again because I think in the Godzilla review I said 8 out of 10, but it's Transformers we're talking about, not Godzilla. Two different things. But I wish they really made a collab together, made a movie. Man, it would be nice seeing the Bayverse Transformers go versus the Monsterverse Godzilla. Oh man, that would be such a good movie, but hey, probably cost like 1,000, not even 1,000, probably cost like $1 trillion, who knows. Yeah, you're very nice. As I was saying, is I just like this so much. I like this figure so much. And you know what it deserves? This figure deserves. Hold on, actually. Let me do this better, actually. Presenting, ladies and gentlemen, my fake performance playing with my toys on a video. This is crazy. But presenting, ladies and gentlemen, here is Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Blaster. Give it an applause, guys. Yes, I know. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do next. Look at all those colors, they look so vibrant, making me the one who feels so violent. Look at his posability, making me feel every ounce of humanity. First thing I look at is you, because you're the only one I think of when I think red. Red is what I think of every time when I hear me. You're always so soft and posable. Every time I look at your face, yeah, makes me wanna hug my real split, yeah. By the way, I only did that for the content. Yeah, but I know many admit this video probably won't even be watched by that many people. But either way, it would be fun to do something like this again. No, I won't. And, yeah, trust me. I know it probably might be cringe for some people, but I don't know.
Yes, it was cringe for me doing this.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess that's it for this video.
I'm never doing this again.
Yes, I
It
know.
was total cringe, and I'm very embarrassed to do this ever again.
And the phone stand really isn't much of a phone stand. Well, I do use a phone stand, but not in the way I would like use it. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this is it for my blaster review. And if you liked it, put a like. If you, oh, yeah, if you like it, yeah, put a like if you want to. And
Please subscribe.
I know I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know. It's kind of getting on my nerves. Not on my nerves, but it's getting to me, guys. Yeah, but this is for the blaster review. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. And yeah, if I messed up on anything, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.